President Alexander Stubb approves controversial deportation law. Finland is not on the EU's watch list. Finnish MPs criticize Hungary for meeting with Putin. Concerns over workload of Finnish auditors. President Alexander Stubb approved the controversial deportation law yesterday. The law will take effect on July 22 and last for 1 year, allowing for the prevention or deportation of asylum seekers coming to Finland. Stubb announced the law on Instagram, acknowledging the legal and humanitarian tensions involved. Parliament passed the law last Friday, and the final decision was made in a government meeting yesterday morning, after which the president approved the law. The law allows border forces to refuse asylum applications at Finland's eastern border with Russia. The law will not be automatically applied once it takes effect. The government and the president will assess when it is necessary to activate the law. Interior Minister Mari Rantanen stated that activating this law will require a high threshold and that there is currently no situation requiring its application. However, experts argue that this law violates international laws and human rights conventions. Finland is not on the EU's watch list, but Finance Minister Riikka Purra emphasized that this does not mean the danger has passed. The European Commission will review Finland's situation in the fall. Today, at the ECOFIN Council meeting, 7 EU countries, including Belgium, France, Italy, Hungary, Malta, Romania, and Poland, were placed on the watch list for exceeding the 3% deficit or 60% public debt of GDP. Purra expressed relief that Finland is not on this list but warned that Finland still needs to maintain the planned financial cuts and adjustments. Otherwise, the risk remains very high. A vast majority of Finnish MPs believe Hungary's EU presidency should be suspended. Hungary is criticized beyond party lines. MPs Li Andersson, Sebastian Tynkkynen, and Pekka Toveri criticized Hungary's actions. Andersson stated, "Orban negotiating with Russia and China is unacceptable. Trust has fallen to zero." MPs want to reduce Hungary's power and propose stripping the country of its voting rights in the Council of Ministers. They also want to prevent Hungary from blocking EU decisions. Other MPs like Salla Ora suggest suspending Hungary's presidency and freezing EU support. These MPs emphasize that Hungary does not respect common EU values and rules, wasting half a year with low efficiency. According to the Finnish Patent and Registration Office, the massive workload of individual auditors has raised concerns about whether they have enough time to thoroughly review companies. Auditor Juha Tisseri has the largest workload, with 1,489 audit tasks. With such a workload, Tisseri would need to perform about 12 audits daily in the first half of the year. When asked about using assistants and workload during busy days, Tisseri declined to comment, citing business secrecy and confidentiality responsibilities. The Finnish Patent and Registration Office supervises auditors and expressed concern about some auditors having more than 500 tasks annually. This raises questions about whether they have the resources and time to understand the companies they audit. Although theoretically possible to perform a large number of audits, this is likely to be criticized for quality. The Finnish Patent and Registration Office noted that, on average, each auditor performed 121 audits in the reporting period ending in June 2023. Group A Streptococcus throat infections have been detected in 2 children at Keljonkanka Daycare in Jyväskylä. This bacteria can also cause skin infections. Hand washing at the daycare has been intensified, and samples have been taken from other children. Parents should contact healthcare services if symptoms appear. Streptococcus spreads through droplets and can cause serious infections in rare cases. At Jyväskylä's Nova Hospital, a preschool child died from a Group A Streptococcus infection a year ago in March. Juha Poloneva, head of hospital services at Nova Hospital, noted that fatal cases in children are rare, although asymptomatic streptococcal infections are common in children. The Office of Justice of the Archdiocese of Turku has decided to continue the suspension of priest Tom Broberg of the Merikarvia parish. In June, Broberg was suspended for using alcohol at a confirmation camp and exhibiting inappropriate behavior. The priest is suspected of serious misconduct. Southwest Finland police are investigating the incident with at least charges of misconduct. The investigation has just begun, so more charges may follow. The Archbishop's office will wait for the police investigation results and review the case in August. Camp participants reported feeling scared by Broberg's behavior, including harassing comments and inappropriate language. Additionally, there is suspicion that Broberg consumed alcohol during the camp. Police are investigating an alleged violence incident in Nekala, Tampere. According to police information, around noon, multiple police teams were present at the scene on Jokipohjantie following a report from the emergency center about suspected violence involving a gun. Police have detained a suspect, and no one was injured in this incident, posing no danger to nearby residents. According to a reporter, police left the scene before 2 p.m. An employee at a nearby Eva restaurant mentioned that someone carrying a gun had entered the restaurant. Summer is a great time to earn extra income from picking wild berries. The potential to make money from wild berries is promising. Due to uncertainties about the number of foreign berry pickers, berry prices may rise. The forecast suggests a good wild berry harvest this year. If everyone of working age picked a bucket of berries to sell, the berry industry's demand could be met without relying on foreign pickers. Birgitta Partinen from Archtiset Aromat mentioned that with organization and determination, this is entirely feasible. However, many people prefer selling berries directly to individuals through social media for better prices. Income from selling berries is tax-free regardless of the purpose for which the berries are collected and sold. Premium burgers remain popular, especially among the youth, despite economic hardships. These burgers are made from fresh, high-quality ingredients, attracting those who want quality food without paying fine dining prices. In Finland, 4 burger chains have annual revenues exceeding €5 million, including Friends and BRGRs, which has grown significantly, reaching over €27 million in revenue. Grill Room, voted the best burger place in Finland, also sees consumers willing to pay for quality. Many people, even while saving money, choose premium burgers over cheaper options. This shows a trend among the youth towards quality dining experiences. The critically endangered Saimaa ring seal has been successfully protected, but some argue it has gone too far. While protection is crucial, many locals propose easing the regulations. According to professional fisherman Tarmo Tolvanen in the Haukivesi area, current restrictions make fishing difficult, especially with environmentally friendly methods like using fish traps instead of nets. However, fish traps are not economically viable under current regulations. Puumala politician Matti Violainen believes the current protection level is sufficient and can be slightly relaxed. The Saimaa ring seal population has increased from 100 to 500 since the 1970s. Nevertheless, experts emphasize that maintaining and enhancing the population is necessary to ensure genetic diversity and adaptability to environmental changes. The Lupin plant has invaded roadsides in Finland and cannot be completely eradicated. The most important thing is to protect nature reserves, sand dunes, and roadsides where many rare and endangered species still exist. Lupins have replaced native plants, affecting pollinating insects and ecosystems. Completely removing lupins is not feasible, requiring many years and significant resources. Markus Seppala, an expert from the Ely Center of Southern Ostrobothnia, emphasized that preventing the spread of invasive species is most effective when they are still few and easy to control. Currently, the focus is on keeping lupins out of ecologically valuable areas. Google Translate now supports Northern Sami, though it still has many errors. Northern Sami is spoken by about 20,000 people. Google announced 110 new languages at the end of June. Some of these languages are spoken by over 100 million people, while others are minority languages with few speakers. Minka Leiti, a Northern Sami learner, was surprised and pleased that Google Translate supports this language. However, Google Translate is not always accurate. For example, the sentence, "Today we are having lunch with meatballs and mashed potatoes," was translated as, "Today we are having lunch with accidents and cancer." Despite its imperfections, Leiti believes Google Translate is still a useful and easy-to-use tool. However, she always double-checks results from multiple sources to ensure accuracy. A flock of sheep has helped improve the natural environment and enhance the landscape value of Pensaskari Island in the Perämeri National Park. Since 2015, 20 sheep have kept the area clean by grazing on grass and plants. This not only keeps the landscape open but also helps preserve rare plant and bird species. Thanks to the sheep's work, Pensaskari has been upgraded from a provincially valuable area to a nationally valuable area. Anna Kilpia, a conservation expert at Metsähallitus, is delighted with this improvement. Rare birds and plants, such as the red-throated diver, have increased significantly. Grazing sheep have also protected endangered natural habitats, such as coastal meadows and sparse forests. Without the sheep, the area could be overgrown, losing its valuable ecological status. Shepherds also play a crucial role, caring for the sheep throughout the summer.